Hey, it's Lee, and I'm here with another frozen pizza review. This is a brand I only tried for the first time recently. It's called Ilios, and it's actually out of France. Um, I buy this, or I bought this at a fairly kind of fancy grocery store. Um, it's one of these places that doesn't have any kind of like no name brand stuff. It's a smaller place, has really nice produce and stuff like that. And they tend to have kind of fancier frozen options, and this would fall in that category. So this is a four cheese pizza. It is only 360 grams. What I remember from this is that it's really not very big. It's similar in size to those Ristorante pizzas, maybe a tiny bit heavier. Um, and the instructions here say that you need to cook it at 410 degrees, and that's for 12 to 15 minutes. So I honestly don't remember specifically what I said about the last pizza I tried from them. I remember it wasn't bad, and it tasted realer than I thought it would. But I also remember not loving it. I thought it was okay. But we'll see if this is better. I really wish I kind of remembered my critique so I could kind of base it on that. But I guess it's probably better that I do a fresh one anyway. We'll take it out of the packaging and we'll see what it looks like. Here is the pizza out of the wrapper. What do we see? We see a kind of weirdly shaped crust. This says it's wood fired. I think the one thing I noticed about the last one is that the cheese was already melted. I think that was the distinguishing thing, and we see it here too. We also see these like large pieces here that are melted on. I'm guessing that's Emmental. Emmental. I don't even know. I looked at the names of the cheeses. There's obviously mozzarella. Emmental. Is it Emmental? Emmental? Oh, God, I can't remember. And then they had Gorgonzola, which I'm not seeing, but maybe it's there a little bit. And then it had another thing, and I honestly never even seen the word before. I'll re-review it. I think it says something like tartufel, like a cheese tartufel, which I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. I think it's something French. But yeah, I have no clue what the fourth cheese is. It looks fine. Last time I remember the cheese being melted ahead of time, and it didn't really negatively affect anything. So that's kind of the most interesting thing about this pizza. So we'll toss it in the oven and see what happens. All right, the pizza is out of the oven. It's tiny, but it looks really good. So let's cut into it and then give some observations. Definitely crispy. Not the best of cuts. I usually say like, oh, guys, I actually cut this really even. It's an optical illusion that it's crooked, but this was not my best. All right. What are we seeing? Bottom looks good. I think this has like a cracker type crust. It's feeling super crispy. It smells a little bit of a stone bake kind of crust, which is good. Cheese is browned up really nicely on top. There seems to be some sauce, which is important to me. Sometimes these things are undersauced. So let's give it a try, and I'll be back with a review shortly. All right, I have tried the pizza, and I've also done a little bit of research. First of all, it is Emmental. I don't know why I was struggling with that. The Emmental is shredded. This is called cheese for tartiflette. Tartiflette is a French dish that typically uses a cheese called reblochon. I don't know if this is actually reblochon or if it's just because of the way it's cut, they're just calling it for tartiflette because that's not an actual kind of cheese, but whatever. And there's Gorgonzola in there. I did get a hint of the Gorgonzola. I see some right here. That little hint of funk. I like it. I wish there was 10 times more in this. This is not bad. There's a good amount of cheese. There's actually a decent amount of sauce as well. But the sauce has zero flavor, like remarkably little flavor. Um, I'm not even sure how they managed it, to be honest with you. And I think that's the big weakness of this pizza. The crust is okay. It's very crispy. It's so thin that it doesn't really hurt, that it's pretty dry. Um, that's absolutely fine. This little puddle of cheese that was also on this slice was kind of nice. That's where you had the most cheese. Um, I like this quite a bit. I wish it had some herbs, more herbs to it. I wish it had more gorgonzola. I need a hit of flavor. I need some salt, but really not bad. Um, I It tastes realer than most frozen pizzas, is what I'm going to say. It's really unfortunate they don't have a better sauce. If they could improve that sauce, this pizza would go way higher in terms of ratings. Um, as it stands, it's a 7 out of 10 all day. I really can't give it anything stronger. Um, but yeah, a good sauce on this could make it like an 8.5. It's that the sauce is that's well, the sauce is really important to me when it comes to pizza. Probably the most important ingredient to me as far as pizzas go. Sauce, then crust, then toppings. Um, and yeah, if this had a really good sauce, it would be just killer. But completely edible. Is it worth the price? I'm not sure. But I'm a person who loves to try everything. So if you're that same kind of person, give it a shot. It's not a waste of money, at least. It's not like you're going to throw it out because it's not good. It just may not live up to kind of the price expectations. Uh, oh, yeah, I didn't use the props. So it's 5 over here, 2 over here, 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching.